Now that you've created your FBA folder, it's time to go over the important steps of submitting work successfully. In every course, you will eventually come to a point where you have an assignment that you need to type in Google Drive and submit in Buzz. Here you see the assignment's titled, "What do you see?" The directions will be in the lesson. And then when you see a document that looks like this and has a rectangle, that means you're going to have to submit a Google document. Let's find the directions. Typically, there's a rubric that you need to look at that will help to detail the steps of what you need to include on your Google document. So always click on anything that's highlighted. For this one, you're going to have a graphic organizer along with a reflection. And if you select this document, you will find the articles that you will be reading, an example of the graphic organizer, and then the reflection. I'm going to go ahead and copy the questions to put on my Google document, and that will help to guide me through the work. Control C. Now, I have to start the document. It is very important that before you start a new Google document for an assignment, that you click inside your FBA folder. Then I'm going to click into my English course and start a new document inside this folder. If I'm not inside this folder when I start a new document, my teacher is not going to be able to view it in Buzz. So that step is so important. Once I'm in my FBA folder and in my English folder, I'm going to start a new Google document, create and share, and title it the name of the assignment, which is "What do you see?" And then I will paste part 2. Now part 1 is a graphic organizer. So I'm going to have to create my own. I can't type directly in the organizer that was shown to me on this document. So I basically can create my own table that looks similar to the graphic organizer shown to me. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 2 columns. Insert table, 2 columns, 5 rows. And then I can get started. And if I want to, I can merge these 2 rows to write my topic. I can continue to go back to the lesson to complete the rest of the work. You always want to make sure that you go through the entire lesson before you complete your work and you review the rubric to make sure that you're going to get all your points for the assignment. Now, let's say I've completed all that work. It's time for me to submit. I'm going to go to the submission underneath the lesson. I'm going to click the plus sign here that says add an attachment. I'm going to click choose Google document. The first time you do this, you might get a pop-up blocker that you'll see right at the top of your screen. It's a little red X. All you have to do is click on it one time and say always allow on this site, and then you won't have to do that again. When you click choose Google document, it'll have you log into your Google Drive the first time, and then after that, it'll just pull up your Google Drive and you can search the title. Here's my work. I'm going to attach it. And then last step, I'm going to click submit my work. Now I can go in and double check in my grades to make sure that I submitted this correctly. You go to grades. And when you see a black document with a date of when you submitted the work, that lets you know that you submitted it and you're just waiting for your teacher to grade this assignment and provide feedback.